Part of serving in the military means that members of our armed service are often exposed to some traumatic things. That's why PTSD is slightly higher among veterans than civilians.
Treatment can involve various types of psych therapies or medication. Trooper Steve is here now to tell us about a unique option for healing in today's Serving Those Who Serve that's all about having a vision.
That's right, ladies. Visionary Veterans, I love their name, it's so amazing, is run and operated by an all-women veterans from Orlando and Boone High School grads. The founder has created a space to empower veterans to heal themselves and, of course, each other. I am here with Veronica Tkowski. Did I say that right?
Tkowski.
I've asked 4 different times. So, Veronica, thank you for being here. And you're a former Marine. Well, excuse me, once a Marine, always a Marine. So tell me a little bit about your service.
Sure. I was I was in for 4 years, right after high school when I graduated from Boone, and I was in for 4 years, like I said, and I was deployed twice, once to Kuwait and once to Iraq, and I was a combat and public affairs journalist.
That is pretty awesome. And now you're here hanging out with us, kind of thing. So you volunteered for your service. You went to 2 different theaters. Tell me a little bit after this. Where'd you get your passion to do what you're doing? And after the Marine Corps wrapped up, what'd you get yourself involved with?
So when I came home from war, I was pretty depressed. I had a lot of anxiety. So I moved back in with my family, and they noticed something was off. So I started really diving into different ways of healing myself. And I really found that art, for me, was a really big medicine for my soul. And that really helped me just channel a lot of positive and negative feelings and in a way to transmute a lot of that energy that I was feeling. And from there, I just became, I went to the VA and I was learning about different treatments there, but I wasn't really in alignment. I wanted to learn more about alternative therapies and natural ways of healing.
Okay.
And so I just started exploring that and trying all kinds of different things to try to heal myself. And along the way, I met a lot of other amazing veterans that also needed support. So I figured, hey, why don't we put something together so we can empower everyone?
That's pretty awesome because, I did 2 tours myself, and you look for hobbies or things that are healthy for you that allow you a healthy disconnect from the things that are driving you crazy almost. They're stressing you out a little bit. Now, you found painting. Tell me about that. It's therapeutic. How did it affect you, and how are you using it to help others?
It was so powerful for me because it helped me quiet my mind. It was an active meditation. It didn't even have to look good. It just felt good smearing the color around on canvas. That was just so nurturing to me. And so I discovered that I love painting myself, but also showing other veterans that they can paint as well. And a lot of them really found some really positive benefits as well. And you can also process your feelings that way. And so we have some interesting art shows that we've been a part of where you're actually painting how you're feeling about war and things like that. So it's really powerful emotional pieces that you see, and creating those pieces is very powerful as well.
Now, obviously, you said you went to the VA, you found these other vets. Talk to me a little bit how Visionary Vets was formed.
Sure. So in 2013, we were actually working at the domiciliary at the Orlando Lake Nona VA, and we were hosting these events, and they're all holistic. So we brought in yoga, tai chi, qigong, painting, and breath work, and we were showing these veterans alternative ways of healing while it was complementary to what they were already doing in the VA.
Okay, so it wasn't like you're replacing their medical treatment, you're just adding on to it.
Adding on to it. So it was a monthly thing that we showed up, and the veterans had amazing feedback. They were actually doing Reiki on each other when people were stressed out. There was fights in the domiciliary. They would break up the fights and do Reiki on each other, which is energy healing.
Okay.
And some of them were very resistant at first, but then once they opened up and they were just open, they were able to receive the benefits.
Do you think this, because to me this is new, I have not heard of this type of veteran help. Do you think other veterans seeing vets healed by stuff like this and excited kind of opens that door for them a little bit to saying, you know what, maybe I need to lower the wall a little bit and try this out?
It's true. Yeah, I think, there's no one size fits all for anything. So I think it's important to have options and try different things and see what sticks. So if anything helps them, awesome. If it doesn't, then they can try something else. But it's important to have opportunities and different options to try different things.
Like looking at the photos that you just showed, it looks like you guys have amazing events as units and a brother sisterhood. Tell me a little bit, you have any upcoming events going on? How can people get involved?
Sure. So you can check out our website, visionaryvets.org. But we have 2 retreats coming up. One is going to be in Zion, Utah.
Oh.
And it feels a little weird talking to a trooper, but it is a ketamine assisted therapy, but it's
All right.
legal there.
Yes, out of my jurisdiction.
And so we're going to be hiking in Zion and also doing these amazing ketamine sessions with a breath work. It's a holotropic breath work. So it
Okay.
actually opens and helps to clear your energy, it helps to release trauma. And we're doing that in a beautiful venue that we have in Utah. And then the one that's closest to us is about 3 hours from here. It's in November. It's on Veterans Day. It's at the Hostel in the Forest. It's a magical treehouse hostel, and veterans get a nature immersion experience, and then
Wow.
they get to try all these different yoga, breathwork, ice bath. We even have a sweat lodge or a temescal led by a local indigenous Air Force veteran that's going to be leading that.
You know, you mentioned that, the trooper thing, but at the same time, veterans experience things that most of society will never have that chance to encounter. And not every medicine helps out. And you have to think outside the box for people who are doing things outside the box. So Veronica, I really appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Ladies, back to you.